Good morning, family. I'm back. I know it's been a long time since I posted a video, but what you're about to see is the journey to me delivering the baby. It's my baby is currently 1 month old. She is a blessing. She's beautiful. She's precious. She's everything I've hoped for, everything I've wanted in a pregnancy. My pregnancy was it was crazy because when we left, when we stopped, when we left off, I believe I was still pregnant, and I didn't deliver her until I was 40 plus weeks. I was 40 weeks and 2 days, and I was just over it. But she is here, and there is a crazy story on how she came. But this is what happened. I was scheduled to be induced on February 20th at 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning, we get there, and no baby. No, we get there, we get to the hospital, we get to Winnie Palmer, and when we get there, they say, we've been trying to reach you. Now, everybody knows that at a certain time, I don't take phone calls. My phone goes on to do not disturb, and only the most important people in my life can get through past the do not disturb notification on my phone. But anyway, 5 o'clock in the morning came along, and she wasn't here. I went to the hospital, and they said they said they was trying to reach me, but they weren't able to reach me, and they did leave a voicemail. But me waking up, first thing in the morning when I wake up, I'm not checking my phone, I'm not checking my voicemails or anything. That's not what I do first thing in the morning. So when we get there, they told me, and then I look at my phone, and I'm like, oh snap, I do see that I have a missed call, and I do have a voicemail. So they was like, you can stay, and then within an hour, if nothing is available, you can go. We're gonna send you home and have you on call because we have your bands and everything ready. So I get there at so we wait. We're there at 5 o'clock. We wait. 6 o'clock comes around. We're in the waiting room of the lobby at the downstairs part of the hospital, and laboring downstairs. And then they call me. They say, hey, we don't have anything available, but we're gonna have you on call, and we're gonna call you when something is available. So I'm like, yeah, perfect. Because what happened was, when I went to my doctor's appointment earlier that week, she was like, if the baby is not here, you have to be scheduled to induce, and we have to induce you. And I did not want that. And at 5 o'clock in the morning, the baby was not here, and I was scheduled to be induced. And so on my way to the hospital that morning, I was crying. My husband was like, are you crying? My husband's like, are you crying? And I'm like, no. But he knew I was crying, but I had my head turned the other way, so he couldn't see me crying. But I was crying because everything that I wanted nothing was going the way I wanted it to go that morning. So that morning when they told us to go home, it was like 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, a little after 6 o'clock, we were headed home. And I was like, yes. I was actually happy because I was like, great. So on the way home from the hospital, I was like, we're going to go home and we're going to go to sleep. And then when we wake up, we're going to just, eat breakfast and go for a walk. So that morning we woke up, we left the hospital, we went to McDonald's, got a sandwich, and then we went home, we went to sleep. We woke up that morning, and I was like, let's go for a walk. So it was me, my 1-year-old, my 9-year-old, and my oldest daughter, she's 13, and we all went for a walk. And we literally walked for 3 miles. We was just walking, plus it was beautiful outside. So we all went for a walk, and then we came back. And then we came home. We were all, just, chilling out. My mother-in-law was here too, so she was cooking. So we came back. We just lounged around the house. I sat on my pregnancy ball. I did, my little exercises on my ball, bouncing up and down. Something I said I wouldn't do, but I was at that point I was over being pregnant. So we was bouncing on the ball, doing all that good stuff, and then after bouncing on the ball, just hanging around. So me and my husband, we went to go get some some stuff for the baby, for some stuff for my 1 year old before, because my some cereal for my 1 year old, and there's a bird. I'm scared of birds. There was some cereal and some stuff, and then we went and got some boba tea, and then we came home. Um, we ate dinner. Well, I ate dinner. Everybody else was just being themselves. So I ate dinner, and then after we ate dinner, we was lounging around once again, watching TV, doing everything. And then we decided, okay, I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm tired. So I went to lay down in the room and lay down. And then like at 5:30, I got a call. Was it? I don't remember what time I got the call, but I got the call, and it was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know we need you to come in. We have a baby. We have a bed available for you. Can you be here around 7:30? And I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And at that time, so I said, yeah, sure, not that problem. So I let everybody know we got to leave at 7:30. So I was like, okay. I believe the call we got was like around 4:30 or something like that. And so I was like, okay, so I'm good. I'm gonna go lay back down and go to sleep. And so I got up, took a shower, then we headed to the hospital. We headed to the hospital. Still, at this time, I'm like, nothing is going the way I want it to go. I don't want to have this baby through Pitocin, and I don't want to have epidural. That I wanted to do everything all naturally. So we get to the hospital, we check in, do you allergic to anything, da da da. Yes, we see that. So we get to labor and delivery, the waiting room upstairs in labor and delivery, and we're waiting there, and nothing's happening. I'm like, and the whole time we're there, like, I am praying. I'm like, God, this is not what I wanted. This is not, what I want. I've told you time and time again, this whole pregnancy, I did everything that I was supposed to do right. This is not what I wanted. I mean, her head was down. I was already 3 centimeters dilated. I was 3 centimeters dilated for like 3 weeks straight. So we're in labor and delivery, and I'm fine. We're in the waiting room, and I'm fine. Just like I'm mentally, I'm not fine, but physically I'm fine because I'm not having contractions or anything like that. But anyway, so we waited. So around, I want to say 8:45, close to 9 o'clock. That's when the nurse came and got us. We get there. And as we were walking, it was close to 9 o'clock when we was actually started walking to our actual labor and delivery room. So we started walking to the room, and that's when I started having contractions. I was like, this little mofo decided she wanted to. She knew what my mental state was, but that's when I started having contractions. So as we're walking to labor and delivery, I'm like, ooh, and the nurse is like, are you having a contraction right now? And I said yes. So anyway, we walk into the room or whatever. She's giving me the spiel, check your cervix, this, that, the third. And I didn't even really wanted to be checked in necessarily. But so what she said, the doctor came and she was like, you gotta get undressed, da 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 da. And so when we get there, I told her, I'm just telling the nurse, I was like, look, do not mention any, because she saw I was in pain, but I said, do not mention any medication to me unless I mention it. If I don't say anything about medication, don't mention it to me because I want to have this baby naturally. And she was good for it. She was like, okay, I totally understand, which thank God she did. She said, I totally understand. So I got undressed. The doctor came in. She gave me. She already knew that when I felt that first contraction. I told them, I said, is there any possible way that you can hold off on the Pitocin? I know this order says, and in the computer it says that I'm supposed to be induced by way of Pitocin, but I really don't want to use the Pitocin, and I'm having contractions. And she said, I see, because she hooked me up to the monitor, and there were times when I was having contractions, but I wasn't feeling them, but they were really close together. So that was crazy. But anyway, they checked me when I got to the room. They checked me. At that time, I was 4 centimeters dilated, and that I believe they checked me one time because I told them, don't check me if there's no reason, don't do it. But they checked me when I first got there, and I was 4 centimeters dilated. Cool. I get undressed and everything like that. So throughout the night, like this time it's like close to 9:30, almost 10 or whatever, and the nurse, she starts, bringing the stuff, getting the bathtub, getting the bathroom ready, because I told them I do not want to have it. Also, I'm gonna do as much as I possibly can, being that I'm having contractions, to do it naturally. So she brings in the peanut ball as well, And then she also asked me, she said, do you want to use it? Do you want a mirror? And I was like, yes, because the reason why I wanted the mirror was because this was my last pregnancy. I know that this is my last pregnancy. I'm not doing this no more. I'm not doing it. Nah. But she brings in the mirror and stuff like that. And I don't know, literally, the contractions just started coming, like back to back to back to back. She comes in, she was like, your contractions are very strong. I said, you think? That's what in my head I'm thinking, you think? And the whole time I'm like, yeah, yeah, it hurts, but I'm still in my mind. I'm like, I can do. You could do this. You could do this. You could do this. So I'm like, okay. My husband was like, you want your do you want your affirmations? Now I have pregnancy. I had I had found something on Facebook in regards to it was 7 affirmations. It was just like positive pregnancy affirmations, right? And hold on, I want to see if I can pull it up so you guys can see it, so I can read it to you. Hold on, you just give me a second here, because I do want to. Let me see. We're in months. April, March. Okay, February. So, my pregnancy. So he was like, "Do you want your affirmations?" And I said, "Yes." And this is what I was thinking. It's called seven positive pregnancy. 7 positive affirmations during pregnancy. And so it was, I will not end my pregnancy. I will not end my 9 months journey in tears. I will go in alive and come out alive with my child. I will birth a happy and healthy baby. I will birth a healthy baby. There will be no complications before and after birth. All the resources will be, this is number 5, all the resources will be available for a smooth birth experience. Number 6, I will go to the hospital. I will go to the hospital and return home with my baby and my bags. And number 7, I will be healthy. My baby will be healthy. My baby will be healthy, and no sickness, infection, disease will be our portion. And I said that as the pain was hitting me, and I was saying it with such conviction. I was like, I got this, because my nurse, she was supposed to hang it up on the wall for me. She was gonna hang it up on the wall, but everything was just happening so fast. I was just like, what the heck? But everything was happening so fast. So I didn't get to hang it up on the wall. So my husband gave it to me, put it on my lap, and I started reading it out loud. I was still feeling pain. The pain just kept coming. It just kept hurting. So then she said, do you want to go on your hands and knees? And I said, yes, because anything. So I said, yes, I want to go on my hands and knees. So I went on my hands and knees, and I just started rocking back and forth. And I'm going to be honest, that was one of the best things I could have done, because it even though it still hurt, it did ease my pain. So I'm going back and forth, and as I'm going back and forth, the pain is just knocking me straight in the face, like literally coming, like it just would not stop. And so then I told my husband, I said, my water, as I was on my hands and knees rocking back and forth, my water broke, and I told Andre, I said, call the nurse. It's hurt. No. I said, call the nurse. It's hurting. I can't take it hurts. So he calls the nurse. He's like, nurse. And she's like, she was like, I was like, I can't. I said, it's coming. I was like, it's coming. And as I said it was coming, bam, my water broke. And then literally within 2, they tried to get the doctor in. The doctor comes in. She was like, but you just got here. I was like, you think I just got, I know I just got here. And literally they was trying to, I was like, please take, I was like, I'm hot. So literally I birthed. I was butt booty naked, ass up in the air giving birth, because I was on my hands and knees, like portion. I was like I was kind of tilted a little bit, so it was like I was on my hands and knees, but I wasn't on my hands and knees, because I wasn't on my back at all. I was on my fours, let's just put it like that. So I'm like, it's coming. It was like, I said, please take the monitor off, because as she was coming, the monitor was hurting me. And she was like, no, because we have to, I'm sorry, but we have to monitor the baby's heartbeat to make sure she's not in distress. But now mind you, when I was getting hot and I was like, can I just take off my clothes? They took off all my clothes. And what made me feel so comfortable was the fact that she said, this is your space. Whatever you need, we're here for. Whatever you want, we got you. and that made me feel so comfortable. So my husband and her was, taking off my hospital robe. So yeah, I was butt booty naked. I didn't have no IVs. I was supposed to have I didn't have no. I had IVs in my arm, but nothing was hooked up to them, so it made it easier. They did have blood on the side, so I can, just in case I need a blood transfusion, because I am very anemic. My iron is always low, and I do have a tendency to lose a lot of blood. But anyway, literally, so yeah, my baby came when I was on all fours, and everything I didn't want. Like, I didn't want pitocin, I didn't want an epidural, I didn't get them just the way I wanted. I said I wanted it all natural, both guaranteed. I was butt ass naked in the air, guaranteed I didn't. She didn't. She came all natural, just the way I wanted, and like, she is precious, and she was my biggest baby. My first baby was 6 pounds 2 ounces. My second baby was 6 pounds 2 ounces. My third baby was 6 pounds 4 ounces. My fourth baby was 5 pounds 6 ounces, and this one right here, Miss Anaya, she was 6 pounds 13 ounces, and she's just blossoming, and I'm blessed and I'm happy. So there you go. That is what happened. But I've been, recently just, relaxing, trying to go through this whole postpartum phase. Guaranteed I have 5 kids, but every kid is different, and I'm not an expert in parenting. Every day I say I'm just winging it, because I am. So like I said, I'm trying to, recover the best way I can, sleep when I can, because I have 4 other kids. But guaranteed, I have the greatest husband in the world, because he understands and he helps me where I need to be helped. Even though sometimes I have to nag him, he is the greatest thing to happen to me currently, because, like I said, he knows that I need sleep. He doesn't hang it over my head, oh, you're not doing anything, because he knows I need sleep. Because let me tell you, baby, this little girl right here, Miss Little Anaya, she doesn't sleep. She likes to wake up. Hi. This one. No, I didn't call you.
So you vlogging?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Hey, vlogs.
That's him right there. He doesn't, he understands. He's like, he tells me, baby, go lay down. I got this. You don't need to be doing this. Chill out. He tells me to chill out. So, but I cannot. 6 weeks now. I still have to go back and get some things looked at and check that for your that you're supposed to do for 6 weeks or whatever. But I can't wait to start working out, running again, and because I'll be honest, since I've had her, I have not had any type of time for myself as far as self-care, doing things for me that I enjoy. All my time is invested in her, and this breastfeeding thing ain't no joke, because she can eat, and she eats, and when she eats, she eat. So yeah, about that, yeah. I'm embracing it. That's what she needs to survive. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to get back into the swing of things soon. Bye. Good morning, guys. Good morning. It is today is Tuesday, and I am still pregnant. I have 4 days left before my due date, and I'm not gonna lie, I am feeling terrible. It's physically terrible. The kids are up there getting ready for school, and I just woke up. Well, I can't even say I just woke up, but I've been laying in bed, just tired, trying to sleep, but I can't. Every time I close my eyes, I gotta get up to go pee, and when I try to get up, it feels like I got a bowling ball in between my legs, because it feels like something's about to pop out. Sometimes when I get up, I feel a contraction, and I have been having contractions all weekend, on and off. They've been erratic all over the place. So it's like I've always said, some of them are painful, but it's a small thing to a giant. I can breathe through them. So that's that. I do have an appointment today, because I am 39 weeks and some change. And like I said, I have 4 days, and that's my due date. We thought she was going to come on Super Bowl, but she didn't. She held out. Super Bowl Sunday, I think, was the worst for me, because the pain, it's a lot of pain in my back. It's more pain than, yeah, that's where, it's my alarm clock. That's where I'm feeling most of the pain is in my back more than anything. I have been walking, like I had stopped walking for like a week and a half because the weather has been so bonkers. It's been cold and rainy for like the past week. So I haven't really walked, but now I started walking again because the weather started warming up. So when I go walking, I always take somebody with me because anything can happen. So I'm like, where else do y'all want me to walk to? I can't walk. Y'all want me to walk to the hospital because that's the next thing I'm gonna do is walk to the hospital because I'm sick and tired of walking, but I have to do it. So anyway, today is my 39-week appointment, and I've been doing my research on getting, y'all, I'm so tired, on getting a membrane sweep because she did my last appointment. She recommended it, but she didn't recommend it. She said, well, I can do a membrane sweep if you want, and that will speed up your labor a little bit. And I'm thinking if she would have done it, I probably would have had the baby by now. I'm not sure, but I'm going to ask her to do it today, see if that's still something that's on the table, because if it is, I'm gonna have her go ahead and do it, and then I'm gonna have my husband come with me, because I have heard stories and read stories about it being something that's painful. So I need somebody's hand to hold. Guaranteed I have my tolerance level for pain, it's high, but yeah, I'm going to bring my husband with me because I don't know how bad it is, and I don't know what to expect, and so he is my support person, so I do need him there. And yeah, baby, I mean, she's very active, and I'm happy, but I'm physically, I still want to go through natural, not try like I still want to do this unmedicated, but I think it's time for baby girl to come out, because mama's tired. Mommy wants her body back. Mommy wants to start working out again, and mommy just wants to I want to do what I'm used to doing. Yeah. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. Like I said, it's today. I have my appointment. So I will get back to you guys later. You guys enjoy your day. If I don't, bye. Hey, y'all. It is still no baby here. On Tuesday, like I stated before, I was going to, on Tuesday, what I did on Tuesday, I went and got my membrane stripped. And when I tell you that hurt, that really, really hurt. It hurt. For me, it hurt. Some people, it doesn't bother them, but for me, it hurt a little bit. I got my membrane stripped, and then I thought, okay, this is it. So after I got my membrane stripped, we went to Sam's Club and we did some grocery shopping. And surprisingly, I was having contractions, like real contractions, like the tightening of the abdomen, the pressure, all of that good stuff. And so I was like, oh, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. I was like, I'm gonna have this baby between today, this afternoon, and tomorrow morning. But no, I started having contractions late at night again, but they were 20 minutes apart, and they weren't to the point where I couldn't speak. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever, I'm gonna go to bed. So I went to sleep. Wednesday rolls around, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm over it. I'm so over it. Like, I'm over it right now. So anyway, Wednesday rolls around, and I'm like, okay. So we go to the mall. We walk around the mall, and we actually go to, it's a fly in here. We actually go to Dick's Sporting Goods. Was it? Yeah, we went to Dick's, and I actually went out and I bought me a ball, one of those balls that you sit on. And I did some exercises on there. I went on YouTube to find out, how to use it, and what type, what type of exercises would help to, what type of exercises would help labor or using the ball. So I do that. And I'm thinking, okay, when I go to bed, it's gonna work. But the thing is, I was on the ball for like an hour at one point because I was watching Married at First Sight. So I literally watched Married at First Sight on the ball, and I also ate dinner while I was sitting on the ball as well. And that didn't work either, because here I am, it's Thursday, and I'm still pregnant. I'm not. My due date is the 19th. Today's the 17th. So when I went to the doctor on Tuesday, she was surprised to see me, just as I was surprised to be going, because during that weekend, I thought I would have had the baby because I was having contractions as well. And we also thought I would have been dilated a little bit more, but I'm not. I'm still 3 centimeters dilated. Can you believe that? So I'm still 3 centimeters dilated, and I am almost 40 weeks pregnant. My husband has nicknamed this little girl Full Term, because I've never been 40 weeks, gone straight to 40 weeks. My first one, I was 36 weeks when I had her. I hate to complain, and I'm amazed at what my body is doing right now. But I'm tired, and I want this baby girl to know that mommy is very tired, and I just can't wait to meet you. I'm exhausted, like OD exhausted. I just want to sleep. I really want my body back. I miss it. I miss being able to work out and do whatever the hell I want to do with my body. But anyway, I haven't been being stripped on Tuesday. It's already Thursday, and my due date which is the 17th. My track record is 2 days before the baby's actual due date that I have the baby. So the day is young. Yes, it is. But I'm still pregnant. I'm supposed to get my hair braided today, and I just feel like what's gonna happen is she's gonna decide to start giving me major contractions once I sit down and start getting my hair done. And I wouldn't be surprised, because currently she's Anaya, and she's gonna do whatever she wants, and I've accepted that fact. And that's girls for you in general. So, I don't know. I don't want to try anything. Like, I've seen things on YouTube, about drinking brewer's yeast. No, something about a tea. I don't want to do that. I've also heard something about castor oil. Why would I want to drink castor oil? That's just my opinion. But castor oil is something you put in your hair. I know you can do a lot of things with castor oil, but ingesting it, not my cup of tea. No. And I heard it makes you it gives you diarrhea. No, I'll pass. So we'll see how this goes. But like I said, I'm supposed to get my hair done today. She's coming to the house, but I feel like as soon as I sit down, Anaya's gonna start acting up. Like I said, this is an exciting time. My mother-in-law is here, because she had to watch the baby, because I didn't want to take the baby out the house. Plus the baby had like a runny nose and stuff, and I I don't know how he, I didn't want him around other people and stuff like that. So my mother-in-law came and she was watching him while I was at the doctor. And even she thought I was going to have the baby too. So she's been here since Tuesday as well, since Tuesday afternoon. And she's been a great help because I have been so tired, like OD tired. And yeah, so when I sleep, she's able to watch Zare. And like I said, I'm just ready for you, little mama. Come through. You know what I'm saying? Come through. But if you guys have any other ideas or recommendations, let me know. Don't tell me to have sex, because it hurts. And I can't bear to put myself in any more pain than I'm already in. Yes, I would love to have relations with my husband as well as he would love to have relations with me. But I'm so physically drained. And I'm so swollen. Like, just the touch of it, it's painful. Sitting on that ball itself is painful. Walking is painful because, like, when I'm walking, it feels like she's bearing down on me. And it's just like, ah! So, but I guarantee you, after this baby's here and I'm fully healed, yeah, that's another story though. But yeah, oops. If you guys have any suggestions that just, besides drinking some weird tea and some crazy oil and some crazy exercise, what I can do to get little mama out, let me know, because I'm tired. Because what's supposed to happen is, if she doesn't come on her actual due date, which is the 19th, they have already scheduled me to be induced by way of Pitocin. I do not want to use Pitocin. No, no, no. Pitocin is worse than having, because the contractions are worse. For me, the contractions are worse using Pitocin. I'd rather go naturally, have this baby naturally, and go through the pain that way. So, like I said, if you guys have any other ideas or recommendations on how to get this baby out, or at least start contractions, let me know in the comments. I'm waiting on you. So until then, every time I say, next time you see me I have a baby, I don't have a baby. I'm sorry. So next time you see me, I might have a baby, I might not have a baby. How about that? Okay? But remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will talk to you on the flip side. Mwah. Deuces, be blessed. Bye bye.